Hello and welcome to Spring Commander Forge Alliance. Yet another game between FunkOff and Maverick. And here FunkOff played a Cyber in the last two with Aeon. And he's going first land. So this is an interesting map. Still don't remember the name, but there's an option here, one of the only maps you can go first, Navy. And you can see after that he goes a couple of P-gens, 4 P-gens, and 2 mass extractors. Early in the water here, big prize, a big chunk of mass. Also a lot of rocks here on the beach, and 3 hydras. If you can grab those, there's another 3 hydras up on top ground, and of course a couple hydras in the starting positions. Maverick here playing with the AN once again, going first land, second air. So really a standard build for other maps, but maybe not this one. Looks like his engineer, after picking up a few rocks, is going to go in Navy. This Navy is going to be much later. You can see FunkOff, after getting first Navy before making his frigate, makes 2 engineers, and first engineer is actually going to go to this rock. It's going to be very useful for FunkOff. Looks like second land for FunkOff here. Alright, and actually a little quicker Navy here. Maverick probably realizing that he needs to get a Navy faster, and he's got 2 different engineers working on it. Actually working on 3 different factories, 1 air, 2 land. Surprised most likely is eco. You can see a big mass deficit there, so maybe a bit of a mistake early on there for Maverick. He also has an Aurora plus some scouts moving out, looking for any early engineers expanding, so he's not going to find any because FunkOff is just finishing his land factory just before minute 3, but he already has a frigate. So as long as this frigate stays out of the range of this ACU, and most likely there isn't going to be an overcharge for Maverick yet, it's actually relatively safe. Kills off a mass extractor there, but should prevent the construction of a submarine. Looks like for whatever reason this frigate is pulled back, and if Maverick can get a submarine, he can get back into this game in terms of taking Navy. Also notice a factory here for FunkOff is going to get a lot of mass from those rocks on the beach, and these auroras from FunkOff, very aggressive, already in actually from Maverick, already in FunkOff space. And if Maverick can take the high ground, he's going to have a lot of options in terms of attacking FunkOff's starting position. And now I see the submarine from this is a torpedo launcher and a submarine, so Maverick, realizing he might be in a little bit of trouble here, he's going to try to get as many things in the water as he can. Looks like it's just 2 frigates so far from FunkOff, so perhaps he's letting Maverick into this game a little too quick, but you can see FunkOff has already picked up so much mass from the water. Up on top you can see some expansion from Maverick, getting some of those free mass extractors. And actually Maverick's ACU are running across the map. You might try to attack FunkOff space here. And Aurora, 2 kills, finally get killed by FunkOff's, preventing this Hydra from being constructed. Now some bombers, and this submarine finally constructed. We'll try to take out these frigates. This torpedo launcher not quite finished. You can see this dead engineer, and that's going to be a big loss. You can see one of the frigates get taken out, but this only factory for Maverick will be killed by the second frigate. Submarines can kill frigates, but they do it very slowly, allowing frigates to do damage in the meantime. We're seeing the second and actually 2 air factories planned for Maverick now, and a drop from Maverick. He dropped a few Auroras, but Manti ready for that, and perhaps we'll see more drops from Maverick. Yet another naval factory here from FunkOff. We can see it will not be finished because of this submarine, but the submarine gets a little too close to a torpedo launcher. Tech 1 torpedo launchers kill Tech 1 submarines very quickly, and now Maverick has found himself with absolutely no units in the water, and really not too many prospects for getting units in the water. He's got another transport plan. Looks like some arty in this one. He's got Tech 1 bombers versus frigates, and of course frigates will win that fight. Maverick has total control over the top, getting some more factories, and his ACU is probably ready to attack FunkOff space. FunkOff making some more air factories of his own. Nice Aurora here from Maverick, preventing any expansion. And yet another drop. This one's got some arty in it. We'll see what happens. More frigates coming out for FunkOff from both of his naval factories. And here it's basically 5 artilleries trying to take out Manti. Manti, if they move, they're not going to die, but looks like these Manti are not going to move, so very big overkills there from Maverick. And really only got to kill a few Manti, not much more. And this is going to be a great placement of an artillery here from Maverick. Is going to take out the Hydra. Big loss there for FunkOff, and Maverick's ACU moving in on FunkOff's base. Multiple artillery here, a very vulnerable position here on the starting position from FunkOff, as well as this rock if he sent some engineers. But here comes a bomber now from FunkOff trying to defend. Kills off a scout and an artillery, but he's already lost a Hydra on this factory. Is also under attack, as well as another factory and a mass extractor. Maverick trying to get a point defense built. FunkOff should be able to defend, and Maverick will retreat. And some nice dodging there from bombs of multiple bombers here from Maverick. Without radar here, these RT are not shooting. I was seeing big problems back in Maverick's base, and engineers actually trying to build directly in Maverick's base. He got some engineers that has been sent there, sent onto air turret. They're reclaiming these factories. So NG and NG fighting there. Of course, with these frigates, these engineers got very good allies. And a big push against Maverick here. Actually, these Manti trying to block him in. 9 kills now from Maverick. Maverick retreats, having to deal with some jesters as well, but interceptors for Maverick should be able to kill off those jesters from FunkOff. So you see FunkOff really using Cybern very well. That jester at Tech 1, a big asset. But the starting position from Maverick just getting demolished. See some nice bombing there from Funk, killing engineers. And probably if you're Maverick, don't want to build too much stuff here. Eventually it will all be destroyed. See multiple factories already established. Maverick thinking once again about attacking FunkOff space, but a lot of defense back here. And now more artillery. This is a great placement over the Arty. You see jesters trying to kill it. And from that position, this artillery can reach any of these units. Maverick once again pushes in with 12 kills with Auroras in support. FunkOff trying to get an upgrade, cancels, get some Tech 1 point defenses. Saw some great shooting there from that ACU. And now this artillery really causing damage, taking out point defenses, and should be able to take out a few factories. Still trouble at Maverick's base, multiple factories now established, Tech 1 point defense, and these frigates preventing any of those mass extractors. Up on top still a couple Hydras available for Maverick to take. Maverick now retreating, 15 kills, and some jesters coming in once again for FunkOff. It's already getting kills, very effective. And of course on the beach it's all FunkOff, and in the water it's all FunkOff. And now these factories producing Manti moving in, and it's just about time before Maverick loses this position. He still has some possibilities up on top, and actually Maverick in quite a bit of trouble with 15 kills. FunkOff a lot more health in the ACU. Maverick retreating, and really it looks like he will survive once he gets 20 kills. He got getting hit by a jester as well. Got about 1,000 extra health, now running away. He's got some flag coming out. Should get some interceptors to protect multiple jesters. Now 3 jesters against Maverick, but the jesters are hidden artillery instead of the ACU. Actually some flak as well, so now 4 jesters. And now they're finally hitting Maverick's ACU. Maverick at 800 health. It's really a matter of time before he dies now. And I can see total demolition there back at Maverick's base. 21 kills. Maverick trying to make some anti-air, and this is all a Tech 1 anti-air spam against these gestures, and actually saving his ACU. Now once again back over 1,000 health. FunkOff getting an upgrade on the ACU, most likely the gun. And these already up here are dead, but you can see they left a few wrecks. In the Navy, not too many plans for FunkOff. It's just controlling the situation. And some artillery now taking out point defenses, trying to save the remnants of Maverick's starting base. Maverick has got at least 1 Hydra, probably should get a couple more for his power plans. Maybe go Tech 2 at this point. He does have some Tech 2 engineers trying to get some Tech 2 power. Maybe you want to get the Hydras first. There's some artillery here at this choke point. So Maverick is going to find himself fighting on 2 fronts here very soon. Once FunkOff establishes a land base here, he has 2 factories, a lot of wrecks to reclaim for him. Actually, at this point, Maverick could just quit, but it's nice that he keeps on playing. FunkOff's looks like he's got the gun, very long range, moves in. He's gonna start killing Maverick's units. Maverick getting an upgrade, also thinking about a missile launcher. This could be a way to get back in the game. If FunkOff gets too close, he can snap that ACU, and now the gestures for FunkOff doing some raiding. Maverick trying to kill him with some, actually he's got Tech 2 Air it seems like. So perhaps mercies for Maverick. Where is that Tech 2 Air factory? I don't really see it. Perhaps it's already been killed. This looks like there was a Tech 2 Air factory. A nice chunk of mass for FunkOff now. Still a single Swiftwind was alive. And there it goes. It's now dead. Nice wreck as well. Maverick nearly done with his upgrade, but looks like he's got some major problems in terms of power. Now you can see what Manti can do. It looks like they actually should be guarding that factory. This is a nice force now. Maverick is being surrounded on one side by Manti, the other one with the ACU with 23 kills. Maverick has paused the ACU upgrade, so for the last couple of minutes Maverick really hasn't been able to make anything. But he does have some Tech 2 land, some obsidians. He should be able to defend his back door, actually doing a good job. More Manti moving in. But these gestures for FunkOff really killing off anything that doesn't have flak protection. FunkOff moving in, targeting the power, targeting the NGs, 34 kills. Maverick once again on pausing and try to get that upgrade done, and probably no chance to get that T2 power. More Manti moving in on both sides. His Obsidian's getting a few kills for Maverick, trying to get some more time. So Maverick, if he gets this upgrade, whatever it is, FunkOff could be in a little bit of trouble here with he does have 2 stars, so it's 12,000 health total. Doesn't have Tech 2 engineering. If he can trap him somehow and maybe get this missile, very unlikely, but FunkOff not playing as safe as he possibly could. And it looks like some Tech 2 point defense planned. Looks like Maverick did go with Tech 2 engineering. And if he can finish this Tech 2 point defense, well, most likely won't. It's not getting hit. Now Maverick will chase FunkOff's ACU. And some Auroras in the area as well. Now the Obsidian's moving in. FunkOff definitely can overcharge, so those Obsidians should be killed very quickly. See some Tech 2 gunships now for FunkOff. And now it's nearly the end for Maverick here. Staying alive for about 10 minutes longer than he probably should. Yeah, you can see this now belongs to FunkOff. Basically all of the map now except a couple of units around Mav's ACU. You can see an overcharge against the point defense, some overcharges against the ACU. 59 kills, one more kill, 60 kills, a nice health boost there for FunkOff. Mav is not chasing. Obsidian's moving in as well. FunkOff is really all alone here with a whole bunch of land. And if Maverick could cut him off, although it's a full health ACU. FunkOff not playing defensive, he's moving in once again. And Tech 2 Navy now from FunkOff, trying to shoot over the wall, but not able to do so. Maverick moves in with a pretty nice force. FunkOff should turn the corner. You can see because of the terrain here, it can't shoot. Tech 2 gunships against Tech 2 flak. Tech 2 flak wins. FunkOff actually chased back into his base by Maverick. You see he's losing some health, getting hit by those obsidians. And overcharge from FunkOff. One of those obsidians died. The other one's still shooting with 13 kills. And at minute 19, Maverick is killed by FunkOff. Really good move there by FunkOff early on with that naval factory. Really made it very difficult for Maverick, and eventually Maverick lost.